Burnout is a very real thing entrepreneurs have to deal with, and we just may now have a tool that can fight that off and promote active recovery. Hey, it's Josh Smith from High Flow Lifestyle, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs like you perform at their best and live life to the fullest. Recently, I came across this tool, Oura Ring, and it's changed my life. It's created habits and transformed my life like I really wouldn't have thought was possible. I got one for my wife, who is also the best entrepreneur I know, as well as my mother, who is not an entrepreneur at all, but it's benefiting her more than we ever thought. For people wanting to lead a high flow lifestyle, one of the key aspects is active recovery. And active recovery is your way of fighting off burnout. It's going through your day-to-day and having that release that allows you to refresh, re-energize, be ready to go for flow the next day. And things like sitting around drinking at night or Netflix, that kind of thing, that is not active recovery. My wife and I wanted to have our family in this type of atmosphere that promotes this type of active recovery for us. Our restaurants, our businesses are in the city, and we live outside of the city, which, yes, there becomes a little bit more of a commute, but it fosters that type of refreshing environment that we need to get up and start the day again. Getting out there in nature is a big part of our lifestyle now. One of the things we've really come to rely on is our Oura Ring as well. Sleep is such a huge part of finding that active recovery and being able to get up and go hard again the next day. And I am not at all about the hustle lifestyle or hashtag hustle. None of that. I think it's pointless and it wears us down. It's based on fear of competition and believing that business is cutthroat, and that's just not how I want to do business. So, I lean towards more of being considered a lifestyle entrepreneur because I believe that you should center your business and your life around your family and the lifestyle that you want to lead. With that, I found that the Oura Ring really has a super great algorithm for tracking your overall well-being. In particular, it gives you a breakdown of your sleep the night before, and the algorithm tallies everything up for your readiness for the day. I've come to actually trust it. And I've done this, over and over again. I make a few notes first thing in the morning, how I'm feeling, and then double check that with the data behind it, and it's accurate. There's just no other way to put it. And there's some things at nighttime, like sleep, like if I'm sleeping funny and my arm goes numb, then there'll be a little break there, but nothing too drastic. It really promoted some lifestyle changes for my wife, my mother and I, who we all had a pattern of having a drink at nighttime before you go to bed, watching a little bit too much TV right before you go to sleep, and those screens definitely affect your sleep patterns, and that is negatively affecting your recovery. And as business owners, we need to be up and ready to go the next day because everything the world throws at you don't have time to be playing catch up. You need to give yourself that space to not just react, but give yourself the space to evaluate all of this new information coming at you and then be able to make a positive move forward. I love following up on my HRV, and that directly relates to my flow levels or potential flow levels for the day. Tracking your heart rate variability has direct impact on whether you should go hard or take it easy that day. And the readiness levels for the Oura Ring are spot on. And that's what I love. They tell you, okay, today's the day to go push it. And they give you detailed notes on like what that could be or what that should be. or what you shouldn't be doing. And sometimes when you think you're ready to go, you're really not, because your mind and your body at nighttime were disrupted in some way. What you did before you went to bed, maybe earlier on, I realized that, I shouldn't have, and no one should really have caffeine past 2 o'clock if you're going to go to bed at like 11, for example. All of these type of things affect your readiness level, which is one of the best things I think business owners and entrepreneurs need to keep in mind. It's sort of like a self-checker for that day. Now, every day there's things that you just have to do or you have to get done. But one of the benefits of being an entrepreneur and having your own business and creating your own lifestyle is that we get the benefit of going hard when we want to go hard, relaxing when we need to relax, being with family when we need to be with family. Taking that time to spend with other people it's a social flow trigger, but it's also something we need to keep balanced in order to lead a high flow lifestyle. I'm not affiliated with Oura Ring at all. I just think it's a great product that every entrepreneur and business owner out there, business leader, should have. It's super small, it's super concise, it's super on point. I'm going to stop saying super. It's really one of the best tools out there, in my opinion. And I've seen a lot. It's not a fashion statement, but it's not unfashionable, and it gets the job done. This is definitely the tool for entrepreneurs to check out to fight burnout. It's intuitive AI that's so directly related to you and where you are mentally and physically at.